Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madeleine. Today we have a really great 15-minute full body express sculpt. So as always, pause, modify, listen to your body, and let's get right into it. When you're ready, let's meet on an all fours position, hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips, right into some cat and cows. We're gonna inhale, drop our belly button down to the mat, opening through our ribs, head drops to our tail. On our exhale, we close the ribs, gaze into our thighs as our spine reaches up to the ceiling. And we inhale, drop that belly button. Exhale, lift it as we round up to the sky. Beautiful work connecting mind to body here. Feeling that spine articulation, feeling our core warm up. Closing and opening the ribs with our inhales and with our exhales. Not much longer in this move. Can we lift a little bit higher? Can we drop a little bit lower, deepening this stretch for the final 10 seconds? Beautiful work, guys. In 5 seconds, we meet in a neutral spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet in that neutral spine. Let's drop down onto our forearms. From here, our left leg is going to kick straight back, pointing through our toes. We exhale, we lift. We inhale, lower, and tap. Again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and tap the toes. Making sure our core is staying nice and strong here. We're not finding any arching or rocking through our spine. All of that movement is isolated in the left hip as it hinges up and as it hinges down to tap and come right back up. Beautiful work, guys. Not too much longer in this move, guys. Keep this nice and slow and controlled, engaging through the abs, keeping them nice and stable. Lift a tiny bit higher for our final few reps. And let's meet with our leg lifted. Meet me there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg. Let's pivot and turn into a right side plank. Left arm is going to reach above our head from here. On our exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Gorgeous. Checking in with your form here, making sure you're not sinking. I know this is challenging. Fight through this. You're doing amazing. Deepening that crunch on every exhale, lengthening a little bit longer through every inhale. 15 more seconds here. Gorgeous work, guys. Keep this up. We're going to meet back on our right knee with both forearms down in 10 seconds. Give me everything you have. We finish here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pivot back downwards, lifting that left leg right back up. On your exhale, your heel is going to kick towards your glute. Inhale, extend it back out, pointing through the toes. Exhale, kick in, curling in towards your glute. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Pretending like you have a tiny little shelf under your left knee here so you can't even drop that leg by an inch. Building that tension, isolating through your hamstring, through your glute as you resist the air to point and to curl back in. Gorgeous work, guys. Not too much longer here. Keeping strong stability through our core. Let's pivot right back into our side plank in 10, 9, 8. Lift that knee another inch. Don't drop it. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's pivot back into that side plank. On our exhale, we're going to sweep the leg forward. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, sweep forward. Inhale, sweep back. Great. I know this is tough. Find your range of motion, find your pace. It might look a little different than mine, and that's totally okay. Work with your flexibility. Reaching that left arm up to the ceiling. Again, lifting those right ribs up and off the mat, not sinking into your right shoulder, staying nice and strong. Feeling your entire body work together like a chain system, finding that strength, finding that stability to finish the last 10 seconds of this move. Can you give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down onto your mat. Great work. From here, we're repeating everything on the right leg. Let's make our way back up to our forearms and on our knees. From here, right leg kicks back. We exhale, float. Inhale, lower tap. Exhale, float. You guys know the drill. keeping our abs still and engaged here, resisting the air as we lift and as we lower. We keep squeezing through our glutes, squeezing through our hamstrings, lifting up and lowering down. Checking in with our abs here, making sure they're entirely still, completely still here. No arching, no rocking. Keep these nice and controlled, only 15 more seconds. Can you lift that heel another inch higher up to the ceiling? Squeeze through that glute. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause here, lift that leg. Pivot and turn onto your left side plank with your right arm above your head. You know the drill. We exhale, connect elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch in through the right side body. Inhale, reach. Gorgeous. Really focusing in on your breath here, making sure those left ribs and left hip are reaching up and off the mat. We're doing amazing here. Again, I know this is a tough transition. Keep it up. Making sure we're not sinking down to the mat. Stay nice and strong through our side body. Not too much longer. Give me 15 more seconds here, and then we pivot back onto our forearms. Finishing strong. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that right forearm meet the mat here, and lift that right leg right back up. From here, we exhale, curl the heel into the glute. Inhale, extend and point. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Great. Feeling the hamstrings, feeling the glute really squeeze in this movement, making sure that imaginary shelf stays right under our knee so we can't drop it even a centimeter. Amazing work, guys. Keep it up. Only a few more reps in this move. You guys can lift that knee another inch or two for me. Squeezing through our hamstrings, squeezing through the right glute. Lift it a little bit higher. We finish here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can, keep that right leg lifted. Let's pivot right back into that side plank. Right arm is going to reach up into the sky. We float that right leg. Once you have this side plank, exhale, sweep your leg forward. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, sweep it forward, pointing through the toes. Inhale, sweeping it back. Beautiful. Again, really focusing on stability, focusing on balance, lifting those left ribs, that left hip up and off the mat, engaging through the core here. Not too much longer in this move. I know it's killer. Fight for 5 more reps here if you can. Exhale forward, inhale back with your sweep. We finish here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down onto your mat. Great work. From here, let's find a comfortable lying position, tucking our pelvis in and up. Heels are going to lift up off the mat, fingers reach the sky. Exhale, we hinge up into a pelvic bridge. Inhale, hinge down, tap the glutes. Exhale, hinge up, pressing our hip bones into the sky, and we inhale, lower. Great. Find your pace here, find your flow. Keep tucking your pelvis in and up so your spine is a nice long line. Lifting those heels another centimeter up and off the mat for me. Keep squeezing those glutes as you lift your hip bones up to the sky, releasing as you lower and tap the glutes. Great work. Heels lift another centimeter for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your next bridge, pause here. When you're ready, left leg is going to float up into a march, point up to the sky, bend back down, and lower, find the mat. Right leg comes up, points to the sky, bends down, and finds the mat. Finding your pace here, alternating left leg to right leg, making sure you're tucking that pelvis in and up, actively pressing your hip bones up to the ceiling, not losing that bridge position. Check in with your heels, check in with your hips here. Can you lift both another inch, another centimeter for me? I know you can do it. You're doing amazing, really stretching, finding that length through your hamstrings, squeezing through your glutes, fighting through the final 10, 9, 8, lift those hips, you can do it, give me 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower those glutes down to your mat, amazing work. Let's press our spine down into the mat. From here, knees come to tabletop, fingertips to the sky. On our exhale, we reach fingers and toes, crunching up, inhale, melt back down. We exhale, slide our ribs to hips as we lift those shoulder blades, inhale, melting down. Gorgeous, just find your pace with this, focusing on your breath, focusing on that core engagement as you lengthen and stretch through fingers and toes, crunching up. Keep challenging yourself. Every time you find that crunch, lock into your shaky position, find it there and hold for a second or two. Keep lifting up and off the mat with your shoulder blades. Keep your chest open and then melt right back down. We're doing amazing. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Let's meet at the top of our crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. From here, left knee draws into our chest. Send it right back out. Right knee in, right back out. Alternating knee tucks right here. Exhale as we draw in. Inhale as we extend out, pointing through our toes. Making sure we're still keeping that chest nice and open, lifting those shoulder blades up and off the mat here, sliding our ribs to our hips. Gaze into those thighs, keep it going. Only a few more reps in this move. Keep that chest open, keep lifting up and off the mat through the shoulder blades. Actively crunching, squeezing those abs, pointing through the toes. We finish here in 10 seconds. Can you speed these kicks up a little bit more? Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend it out. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish your rep. Bring both knees into your chest. Once you're there, let's hug them into our forehead, crunching up into a ball. Inhale, extend arms and legs. Exhale, sweep down, hugging back into that ball, knees to forehead. Inhale, extend right back out, reaching fingers and toes. Gorgeous job. Maybe adding in a nice big sweep of your arms as you come back in for that hug into that ball, pointing through the toes to extend. Exhaling, emptying our lungs every time we find that hug. Inhaling, opening through the rib cage to extend. Really finding a nice, slow, controlled pace here, letting your abs find that shaky position on the contraction and as you extend. Let's meet on our exhale and hold in our crunch. Meet me there in 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hug knees to forehead. Pause here. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Hands come behind our head. Legs extend. When you're ready, legs open. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, push out and extend. Beautiful. This is the second to last move. Give me everything you have here. Let's drop those legs an inch closer to the mat. Let's lift those shoulder blades another inch up and off the mat. You're doing amazing. Keep breathing through this, locking into your core here. Give me one more slow, controlled rep. We're going to meet with our legs extended, pointing through the toes. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Meet me there. Legs are going to open. From here, we go right into a bicycle crunch, just returning our legs to that low, wide V position, really locking into our lower abs for this final burnout move. Exhale as you crunch and twist. Inhale, return and melt. Exhale, crunch and twist, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale, melt back down. Gorgeous job, guys. Really taking these nice and slow and controlled, but finding that steady pace. Locking into that burn, finding it and holding it as you crunch and lower. Amazing. Just 10 more seconds in this move. Can you extend a little bit further? Can you crunch a little bit deeper? We finish here in 5, 4, you can do it. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to your mat. Amazing work. As always, my loves, thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I really appreciate your company for today's workout. Make sure you join me here Instagram, and TikTok, and I will see you on our next session. Bye guys, love you.